self-discipline, arguably one of the most important things we can ever exercise. Self-discipline is the act of doing something when we don't feel like doing it, when we feel and know that we should be doing it. So examples of that would be when you don't feel like working out and you go ahead and you work out anyways. When you don't feel like meal prepping for your nutrition goals, your fat loss goals, and you meal prep anyways. When you don't feel like going to work and you go to work anyways. When you don't feel like taking a cold shower and you take a cold shower anyways. All these things we don't feel like doing in the moment, but we exercise self-discipline by doing it anyways because we feel it's something we should do. That is what self-discipline is. And the reason why it's arguably the most important skill and muscle we can develop is due to the fact that we're not going to feel like doing what we know and think we should do all the time. In fact, most of the time, we're not going to feel like doing what we know and should do. However, we do it anyways. The more we exercise self-discipline, the stronger our self-discipline gets. The more we're capable, the more often we do things that we don't want to do, the better we are at doing things we don't want to do. And this is the most valuable skill we can possess because all throughout life, there are things we don't want to do that we do anyways because there is some sort of future benefit attached to it. Whether it's a monetary benefit, whether it's a delayed gratification benefit that's going to come later in the future by planting the seed now, whatever it is, there are many benefits to going ahead and doing things we don't want to do. So what I'm talking about here is the fact that the more often we do things we don't want to do, the better we are at doing things we don't want to do. Therefore, the more happy we will be in the future, the more successful we can be in the future. Now, happiness is subjective. Happiness is a state. We choose whether or not we want to be happy or not. So, self-discipline obviously does not purely dictate whether or not we're happy. I'm just using that as an example. So, happiness is completely subjective. It's based on how we view ourselves, how we view our state, how we view the world. Happiness is basically a perspective. It's a state. We choose, all right? We choose if we want to be happy or not. The key here is to understand that we always have the decision. There's nothing in the world that we can't do. Can't doesn't exist. We choose. We always have the decision to do something or to not do something. So if you have any questions on this, leave them down below. Hope you have a fantastic day.